Now, the death toll in Myanmar and Thailand from last Friday's devastating earthquake now stands at more than 2,700 people, with estimates that number could reach 10,000. Swe Win is the editor-in-chief of independent news organisation Myanmar Now, and he joins us in the studio. Good morning. Thanks for coming in. Reliable information is really hard to get in Myanmar at the best of times. Do people know exactly what's going on, where the hardest hit places are?
Exactly. Mandalay, which is the second largest city of our country, Myanmar, this is the area hardest hit. But there are many other towns as well nearby. But we don't get enough information just because of the juntas, the ruling juntas, repressive policies, and also social control and internet crackdown. For example, many news websites were blocked in the country. The junta has blocked Facebook, which is also which was the primary means of accessing information for many people in Myanmar before the coup and still after the coup. But people find it very difficult. And also, what's important is the junta actually, the junta have cracked down the private healthcare sector since after the coup, because lots of public hospital doctors quit their jobs in protest against the regime, but they're trying to work for the private hospitals. So here in Mandalay, we have just about a dozen or so private hospitals. At least seven out of them were forced to shut down by the junta, just because the owners of these hospitals were accused of illegally allowing these former previously public healthcare workers to work in their hospitals.
So people aren't getting the treatment they need at the moment in some of those worst hit areas?
We have reporters on the ground, so many people are dying just because they cannot access the timely healthcare. Many people are on the roadside with the injuries, critical injuries. So the entire the public sector has been completely broken because of the junta rules. And so many doctors are in jail. So now Australia and many other countries are offering millions of dollars to the junta. The least measure the junta can do is actually to revoke its orders of shutting down these private hospitals and also declaring amnesty for all these doubters. Not a political concession at all, And also they have to release all the jail doubters. Many sergeants are inside the prison.
Yeah.
This earthquake was the worst in a century, Swe, but it has, as you say, shone a light on the human rights conditions in your country. I'm very interested to know how you and other reporters are operating right now in exile, essentially, trying to get information back to your reporters. But there's lots of reporters who've fled the country, still trying to do that work to raise awareness of what's happening in Myanmar. Exactly.
A majority of us are working from Thailand. And also a small group of us working in Melbourne. It's very difficult. This is the kind of profession, actually. We are not a criminal, syndicate, actually. But we have to work like fugitives inside the country. Nothing political. Just trying to interview, actually, the firefighters. Just trying to do the normal work is regarded. So before this earthquake, we had a big cyclone in 2023 in the western part of our country in Rakhine State. One of our reporters secretly went to there and then covered the aftermath of the reporting. He was caught. And he was sentenced to 20 years in jail. He stayed in jail. So there are some very modest measure the junta can take to convince the international community that they are really willing, actually, to hear the victims of their own country.
All right, Swe Win, thank you so much for joining us on News Breakfast this morning, and all the best for your reporting.
Yeah, terrific. Thanks very much, Swe, for all that you do. Thank you very much.